So after playing this all night, I get an awesome chapter with One Piece 659. What's up, everybody? ForneverWorld here today to do my review of the chapter. And oh man, Oda ended this chapter so awesome. Well, not really ended it so awesome, but just like left me like, yes, next week is another awesome one. And I was just excited. And again, a lot of our suspicions, a lot of our theories are confirmed. I seen a lot of you say it, and then I started thinking and looking into it, and like, yeah, it was just logical for those people running around with half bodies and stuff like that, and everyone theorized, oh, it gotta be Law, and indeed, spoiler, hopefully you read the chapter, it was Tropical Law that basically is on that island and doing all this chaos. Oh, I was just like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Finally, thank you, Oda, because being on Fishman Island, like, and coming into the return, it's kind of like with Bleach when there was a time skip and we only saw like select characters, we didn't see any of Soul Society, and then when they start being introduced back into the story, you're there like, oh yes, finally we get to see them for a while. And, it's been for forever, ages since we've seen Tropical Law, and we learned a couple different things about them. And those are the stuff that happens in the chapter as well. We got Nami and Chopper. They're trying to escape with the kids. Chopper's all enthusiastic about it. Nami's like, just happy to like rescue these kids. But I got a bad feeling about that with the kids. Maybe something might happen, or something along those lines. It's so funny. We got Brook, and he's fighting like a chopped up body, like it's missing a head. I think that's from the samurai guy. And Brook is scared. It's like, I love stuff like that. It's so funny. Like, you're a pile of bones that's talking and walking and fighting, and you're scared. He's like, oh, it's a ghost. Why don't you say something, something? And like, he's just like, he runs away, I think, from the fight, scared and stuff like that. That's hilarious right there. Then you got, let's see, the crew. You got like Zoro, Luffy, Usopp, I believe, and Robin, and they're on their way to the other side of the island, and they're encountering a bunch of different things. And I believe we also found out that there wasn't actually any real gas on the island. It was just a mist that somebody had around because they didn't want anybody on the particular island. And basically, Smoker is in there on the trail. He has like gas masks and stuff like that. And Smoker, basically, I was just like, oh wow, because he is looking for Luffy, and he runs into Law. And Law's like, what are you doing on my vacation spot? And he's like, even because Law is a Shichibukai, by the way, and he had a bounty previously of 440 million. Oh, man. Wow. A lot of things have changed. Law is Shichibukai, and basically the way he became a Shichibukai is he gave, I believe, the hearts of 100 pirates in order to, he gave it to the world government, and Smoker's like, you're not supposed to be on here, not even anybody affiliated with the government is supposed to be on this island. And then Law says, so why are you here? And we all know, I'm pretty sure, the reason legitimately for Smoker being there is he's looking for Luffy, and he's with Tashigi and, the rest of his crew. And I was just like, oh wow, we got to see Law, and probably things are going to heat up in the next chapter. But I wonder exactly, is Law just really hanging out there, or is there more of a purpose for him being on the island? Did he get word that Luffy was headed through there and that, he made his way there? It's probably not that. It got to be something further, maybe. Either maybe this is like, he claimed this island as his own, or he's trying to, or something along those lines. And the fact that Law is a Shichibukai, that's crazy. That's awesome. And again, a lot of us, predicted that Law would be, he's got to be the reason why these guys are running around half cut up and everything. So we're actually pretty good with One Piece theories, because a lot of people called the Vegapunk stuff, Aokiji, Akainu, so a lot of good stuff there. And also, again, it was kind of like, oh man, in the beginning of the chapter, that fight was mentioned again between Akainu and Aokiji, because the weather is just crazy on this island, and overall, just like the chapter really had me like, oh, next week again, another one, making me like, oh, I gotta wait for next week. But it was just crazy to see Tropical Law. He's a Shichibukai. Stuff has changed. A lot of stuff has changed. Blackbeard is strong. Well, Blackbeard was already strong, but like, Blackbeard now is like a Yonko. We got Law as a Shichibukai. Like, things is like heating up. Those 2 years that Luffy and the crew were like training, people weren't just sitting on their asses either. Like, people were getting stuff done. Now that Law is in a position of Shichibukai, I wonder how things are gonna go down. What is he gonna say when he sees Luffy and stuff like that? Just really interesting chapter, to be honest with you. The best word to put it is, this chapter was interesting. My favorite part, of course, it can't be anything else. Is seeing Tropical Law. It was like awesome. Finally, it's been a while, and he's reintroduced. But let me know what you thought of the chapter. What was your favorite moment? I think everyone will probably agree it's Tropical Law, but some people might like the comedy of Brook, running away. That was hilarious. A couple of different things that happened. a crazy amount of stuff happened, but the stuff that did happen was very important and central to the story. So I was really excited about that. Let me know in the comment section below, or with a video response, give me your thoughts on this awesome chapter of One Piece 659. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Tropical Law, because he's Tropical Law, and finally we got to see him after all this time. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, have an awesome day, people.